Hey everyone, I am so excited to talk to you all about our new CODE NLP Practitioner program coming up in Goa from 21st to 28th of January 2024. New year, new resolutions and new styles of coaching, isn't it? Let me tell you, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about who this program is for, what's so unique about this program, the number of days, certifications, and my own experience in New Code in a nutshell, as well as why and how will this program will benefit you. Let's start from the start. So who this program is for? People who have done NLP or are practitioners of NLP or are trainers of NLP, and you have not been open to new code processes which has been created by Dr. John Grinder and also developed by Carmen Bostic and Michael Cadell. People who have already done some courses in psychology, counseling, therapy, healing, have some background in coaching and want to upskill their coaching towards more content-free and make it more process-oriented, quite new and quite upgraded. I will come to the point how it will be different. People who are also in coaching field with different certifications and would like to excel themselves in NLP. They all can come towards the program of New Code NLP. Yes, if you do not have any NLP background, you will go through Core Skills program to apply for New Code certification. Now, what is so unique about New Code versus NLP, which is a classic old version? So classic old version of NLP, classic Code NLP was more towards resources, behaviors, values, belief systems, all of these things. It was more towards the language patterns. It did not include too much work on unconscious and installations at an unconscious level with games. And New Code is more towards state choices and games. Of course, talking about New Code will not make any sense because doing is the key in New Code. Now, what happens in New Code is that we work more towards state. Now, state is a higher logical level than behavior. For example, if I say that I'm here to change my addiction, addiction is a behavior, there is an intention addiction is serving, creating a state, and my job is to work directly at the state and not talk about only addictions or such behaviors. People who are into NLP definitely know that we go too much into past patterns in the classic old version, and in the new code we are creating different states using games. Means we will play a left and the right brain hemisphere games activity which will create a different neurological, biochemical, physiological change in my brain automatically, and I can task my unconscious to have that state on demand whenever I want. So it is quite different than the older version of NLP. It is a Ferrari of change. My own experience, oh, wonderful. The moment when I was introduced to New Code NLP in 2018 by Dr. John Grinder, I was not so convinced that only New Code NLP game will help me to change. And he kept challenging us. He kept challenging me that you go and try out the game, you go and practice the game, you go and practice the game, you go and practice the game. And that's what I did as a student. I kept practicing, and I am really in love. In fact, so many people who have done New Code with us are so much in love with New Code rather than just doing the classic. And of course, you can use both of the version integrations. One of the other thing which is very different in New Code is also about how we keep using just the process instead of focusing on the content, and that's also very well taught in New Code. We also use intentions processes to use verbal package and help the client get unstuck in a very different way altogether to focus on state back again. So there are many deeper differences, and I would like to say only one thing: until you do New Code, you would not able to get to the deeper experience which the states can bring you. Now the most important point, what's so unique in our new CODE NLP Practitioner program? I'm very happy to tell you all that I became the first Indian woman to launch the new CODE NLP Practitioners program in India. And we have people coming from all over the country. People come from Kolkata, from Delhi, from Bangalore, from Coimbatore, from Chennai, from Mysore, from Gujarat, from Mumbai, from Pune, from Haryana, from Chandigarh, from Rajasthan. So many people from Singapore. So there are different people coming in from different backgrounds. Everyone wants to become a successful coach and use the techniques. One of the very important USP which we provide in our program is practical applications of these techniques, live demonstrations, mentoring, hand-holding, doing the practice of the processes, and doing all of these practice of the processes as a coach for a year long, so that you can actually use these techniques with your clients. And most importantly, you become so deeply congruent about these techniques with yourself. And that's something very unique about our program. We are not offering you one program of just 8 days in Goa. We want to create this as a lifestyle and want to have the relationship with you ever long lasting. Now, in Goa, what is so unique? Of course, a lot of learnings, toolkit of new code, techniques, processes, practice, live demonstrations, hand-holding, a lot of challenges, mentoring, and towards the end, you will also invest time in coaching each other a lot, and getting feedbacks to be better and better in your coaching, so that you can use all this live experience in your own business too. The 8 days program in Goa provides you all that which I just said above. With that, we also provide you practice sessions weekly. We also provide you the recordings of the online sessions whenever we do. And we make sure that we do repeats and repeats for you, so that you become more stronger and stronger in the subject. So that's something very deep. Who is this for? I repeat, people who are really interested to be an extraordinary coach. At the end, what is going to happen? The outcome would be you would get love in the way new CODE NLP can be utilized in coaching. While you will do coaching, you will be able to calibrate very well about the client's state. You would be able to utilize the game to create that state change. You'll be able to do unconscious installations with your client in such a way that sometimes a client would also not even get to know, and sometimes he or she knows. The end result is overall growth of you as a coach. Like when we start watering the tea, all of the angles of the tree, from the root to the branch to the flower to the leaves, everything grows. It's not only focused at one level, it's an overall growth at all levels, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. And yes, people who have already been into NLP and coaching, the kind of congruency which you would get and clarity which you would get after doing our program in coaching would be way different. And yes, of course, you would also figure out multiple different ways to increase and improve your own financial net worth. And this is going to be an experience of lifetime in itself. Join us in Goa with a lot of fun with djembe, yoga, sessions, workout, love, music, dance, and a lot deeper learnings of new CODE NLP. I will see you more and more coaching lives. Thank you so much.